Standing at 12,315 feet, a par 69, ranked 15th in the world.
New London Tech course is renowned for its beauty, but also how hard it is.
Allow me to explain. In 2021, the original course out here was designed by six-time world champion Paul McBeth. Jumped to 2024 when it hosted the World Championships, where even par was 10-14 rated. And after multiple years of UDIS data, it became apparent that this is one of the hardest courses in the world, with an average player scoring about 24 over par. However, tragedy struck when the county decided to develop the land and the course had to be redesigned.
But from what I've heard, the new layout might be more challenging.
So, let's play it.
It's always 2 off the first. Don't forget that. No, that was gonna be perfect. All right, that's why we have 2 off the first. Come on.
Pause. First, we actually need a line to hit. And who better to set this line than Hunter Thomas from Foundation, the man who spent over a year trying to break 68 on the old layout.
I'm sorry, am I supposed to just go straight?
No, that's perfect.
I was actually in Virginia recently filming for the so I was able to ask Hunter what my line will be in person.
All right, Hunter. After seeing my game for a few days, knowing my skill level, knowing I'm pretty much playing blind, what is the line that I need to shoot at New London, or New London, if you may, that you think is a good score?
That course is tough. I've only ever played it fully singles once, and it was in a monthly match that's come out by now. I played terrible in it, so I'm 100% confident you can beat that. I think I'm gonna set it at a 79. So if you break 79 and shoot a 78, I'd be impressed.
Break 79.
Shoot a 78, yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Got it. That's my goal.
Okay, there's our line. Break 79. Heck, I'll even give myself a punishment if I can't do it. A mold ban from my bag for the rest of the year. If I fail, you guys will get to decide it. Whatever mold the top comment is will be removed from my bag until 2026. So let's see how I fare on this monster of a course.
That is perfect. Let's go. I was talking to Brody Smith, and he was talking about how if you don't progress down the fairway on another course, you can usually scramble and save par. Out here at New London, if I didn't progress like I didn't with this first one, I would be scrambling to save bogey at best. Luckily, my second shot was just about as good as you can throw it. I might even be able to get a birdie here and start out with a bang. So let's do it. We run everything on the J Millie channel, so. Okay, I said I was gonna run it, and that was a very weak bid. We took a par. Can't be mad about that. Would have liked that on the first try. All right, hole 2, probably one of the easiest holes out here is what I've heard, and it's like 425 feet. So if you call that easy, what does that say about the rest of the course? Flip.
I haven't mentioned it yet, but a side quest I have for this round is to get one singular birdie.
We're happy with that.
With this being one of the hardest courses in the world, I figured that's a worthy side quest.
Right now, we're on a better pace than Hunter set. So as long as we keep up parring, we'll be fine. And hey, maybe a sneaky dark horse, I shoot even par or under. That would be wild. All right, this is the first hole where the OB gets kind of testy. All along the right side of the fairway, pretty much at the tree line, is OB. And I'm gonna throw a forehand because that's what I feel more comfortable in. So.
As you probably could have guessed, by throwing a forehand off the tee on an 800-foot hole, I'm just trying to get a par. Not really looking to get the side quest done on this hole.
Be far enough. Be far enough. Pump it. Pump it. You know?
I know pump it up.
I don't know who sings that. It's like the Black Eyed Peas or something.
Somehow, I actually did have a putt for birdie on this hole. One I probably shouldn't run because there's OB right behind the basket. And it'd be crazy for me to accomplish my side quest on hole 3. but somehow I did.
Let's go! Dude, that's a sick birdie, I feel like. Hole 4, super tight gap. I'm pretty sure if you get out of the gap, you might have a birdie putt, but I think the gap goes about 350 feet down that way. So if I get out of the gap, I'm officially a professional. Wow. Hey, I will not complain about that any day of the week. All right, that's a par.
And par is all we need to break 79.
Par. Yeah, this might be one of the hardest courses in the world, but it is also 15th ranked in the world as the best course. And I mean, you can't argue. The fairways literally have grass on them, and this is a very technically challenging course, which is fun if you're good at disc golf and not good at disc golf, because you get to see how good the pros are because they play this course and shred. So let's just keep parring and hopefully playing pretty good.
And looking pretty good because I have my Vessies on. The Pacifics to be exact. My hands down favorite shoes to play disc golf in. I also love the Titles, the Stormburst in the low, as well as the high. And it doesn't matter the weather because Vessi got me with their 100% waterproof nature and good grip. Not to mention that they are incredibly comfortable, even for someone like me who will sometimes play multiple rounds in one day. But don't just take it from a middling 960 rated pro like me. Trust guys like Sullivan Tipton, or two-time world champ Isaac Robinson, or his brother Ezra Robinson, all top-level pros who shred the course at the highest level, while doing it in their favorite disc golf shoes, Vessies. So go to vessi.com/jmilly and get your first pair of the best disc golf shoes in the market for 15% off. They come with a 1-year warranty, free shipping on orders over $110 in North America, 30-day returns, and 30-day exchanges. vessi.com/jmilly for 15% off. You won't regret it. Well, that stinks.
Grant was right in my head.
Nice excuse. You might be wondering who Grant is. He's this guy. Clutching up on the drone shots and the person who made these sick graphics. Dude has a sweet stash, stinks at disc golf, and is trying to make YouTube videos as well. Go check him out. Oh, also, one last thing. He said he was going to beat me this round.
My task is to beat him.
He's currently losing by like 5 or 6 strokes, so we'll check in on that periodically.
All right, come on. This is where New London shows its teeth, because, I mean, obviously a lot of people have hit that tree, and this is pretty much instant bogey territory, and I would prefer not to take a bogey. So let's do something magical. Okay. That's some solid progression. So now I just need a scramble and maybe I'll save par. That'd be sick. Yep. First bogey of the round.
And unfortunately, that bogey does have me thinking about that mold ban that I mentioned earlier. Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Honestly, I'm low-key shredding so far, but I think part of the reason this course is so hard is it's so taxing on your body. It's literally so long, so uphill.
I mean, just look at this next hole. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hole. 1,234 feet, par 5, hole 6. An absolute monster of a hole. And something I've done in past videos when I'm reviewing a course is give out the iconic tag, intended to mark a hole as a defining, iconic, memorable hole on a prestigious course. Think of hole 17 at USDGC or hole 18 at Waco. In terms of iconic holes, I think New London has 4 potential, starting with this one.
Hey, if we get a birdie, we're back to under par. That'd be pretty legendary. I'm pretty sure that's about as good as I can throw it. We're gonna try to throw another 400 and then another 400 and then have a 40 footer because that's how long this hole is. I think that's okay. That felt like a solid 360 to me, so I'm kind of going to have to put a move on the next one. Well, that's just straight hyzer. What's pretty absurd to me is that I've had a birdie putt on every hole except the last one, which I bogeyed. That's a win for me on the hardest course potentially in the world. Maybe, maybe not. Pretty close. Pretty close. Layup?
I said good layup.
Yeah, par. But I'm still even through 6 holes. I would be very happy if you told me that earlier today.
All right, guys, hole 7 feels like filler. But I'm 6 holes in and very much so on pace to break 79. I'm also beating Grant by 5 still, understanding why this course is one of the hardest in the world, and taking another one.
Even through 7. Even through 7.
Hole 8's actually the first hole that I'm playing completely blind. And it's definitely not the one I would prefer starting because there are trees everywhere. I played the first 7 as part of the earlier this week. So hopefully my blindness doesn't play a factor.
All right, I'm aiming at that tree. I need it to turn off of it and keep going. What did I say?
Right on target.
That sucks. If I can save a par here, it might be a miracle. But let's try anyways.
And try we did, with probably one of my best forehands ever. Now to just save the par.
No!
Okay, we gotta save bogey at least.
I'll take my bogey and move on. Wait, what did I just hit?
Little bush there.
Oh, dang. Well, I'll make that putt.
I did not make the putt.
Can't take a double bogey. That's a double bogey, though.
Alright, get something in me.
Definitely upset about that double bogey. I'm still on pace to break 79, which is great. But for my own pride, I want to stay as close to even as possible. A bunch of pars and a couple birdies are what I'm gonna need to do if I want to do that.
Which is gonna be pretty hard on this hole. Hole 9, 1,213 feet, par 5, and just so you know, it's way steeper in person. A certified top of the world shot. A true par 5 that tightens at the top, as well as being our next iconic hole.
New London's version of the top of the world shot. We are very high up. That hill is very far away. I need to get a big chunk here and I need to be in the middle.
And yeah, guys, a few things began on this hole.
Dang.
Like you just saw, in my head, I feel like I need to shoot even par. Instead of just letting myself play the course, I let the course play me.
That's not what I was trying to do. Hit it. Just second guessing everything at this point. I think I'm just done. I think I'm done. Dude! What did that hit? Nope, left it short. And just like that, I think we are +4 through the front 9, which puts me about perfectly on pace for Hunter's line.
The only issue with that, I'm exhausted after only half this course. My blood sugar's low. I'm playing these holes blind, and this is my 9th round of disc golf in 4 days.
I think my delusions of shooting even might be out the window. We'll see on this back 9.
Hole 10 is nothing to write home about. Kind of like hole 7. It feels like a filler hole. Nonetheless, I still struggle.
That was literally gonna be par. Oh, I hate disc golf. I hate it. I'll make that putt. That's perfectly 1 bogey every 2 holes. Gotta keep it up to beat the line.
Hole 11 is tight right off the tee. Tight in the middle of the hole. And tight down by the basket.
We need a par, guys. We need a par.
Your boy hit an early tree, an early branch, then threw a decent one.
It was just told to me that someone thinks Paul Macbeth hates us because he designed such a hard course, and I think I'd have to agree with that statement. This is absolutely taking my lunch money.
After roasting the goat, I hit another tree. Then just one more for good measure.
Dude!
Laid up a long J. Millie step and tapped in for a smooth triple bogey.
Yeah, that was a triple bogey, putting me at 8 over par. I hate it! And now I only have 1 or 2 strokes of wiggle room left. Things were going so well just a few holes ago. Need to get back in a good mental headspace. So let's do that.
Somehow I'm still beating Grant though. Hole 12 is old hole 13. A much needed par 3 respite in the thick of this course. And in my opinion, also one of the most iconic holes out here. It's just a classic great hole.
Mentally, not feeling too hot. Let's hopefully throw a good one.
That was an incredibly needed shot, even if I missed my line a little bit.
Yeah, I was trying to go inside and flip it up. Was not aiming for the outside gap at all. I finally birdied another hole. Morale is back on track. We are so back right now. That's a sick birdie, and I'm very pleased. Very, very challenging course, but pretty fair and very well manicured. Obviously the signage is there, just not fully figured out quite yet. Great course. I see why everyone likes it so much, why Paul Macbeth designed it, and why Worlds was held here. Let's get a birdie on this hole.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news again, but hole 13 beat me up.
This is gonna be a really close line. I think so far what this round is telling me is that I need to stop trying to be a hero when I'm off the fairway and just pitch to the fairway.
Another triple bogey.
I hate it.
Putting us very, very close to the line with 5 holes to go.
Can't write it up better than this. It's gonna be tight. I'm right at the line. I pretty much just need to play these last 4 holes par or better, and I hit the line 100 set for me. In terms of the course, my only complaint is that the walks between holes are long, and the course is long itself, but that's not really a complaint. It just shows that I'm out of shape.
Hole 14. A very cool hole, but not an iconic one. It is one that I pretty much need to birdie though.
Gotta take par or better on every single hole. Come on, baby. If there was ever a time to be clutch, it would be now. All right, I'm switching discs. This guy has not been working for me. This guy. Go on to this guy. Yep. Yep. That's why we went that guy. That's why we went that guy.
I also threw a pretty decent upshot too, but Grant challenged me to a battle putt and I couldn't say no, even though my round depended on it. Yeah, 3 birdies, when I low-key didn't even expect to get one.
Birdie.
Pretty cool. Hole 15 and hole 16 are both very similar holes because they are both 460 feet, both shape well for the forehand, and I bogeyed both of them.
All right, this is for my bogey, and to put me out of position, I'm gonna need to birdie the last two, I think. Unfortunately.
It's gonna come down to the wire. In order to birdie both holes, we have to birdie hole 17 first, which is old hole 5, a nice tough par 4. Let's make it happen.
Okay, I think that's perfect. Ah! That's short, but it may be putting. We'll see. We'll see. I thought I made that for sure. All right, well.
Unfortunately, that means the best I can shoot is a 79, meaning we missed our line. Sorry, Hunter.
I hate it.
But hole 18 is our last iconic hole. Standing at 964 feet, a daunting par 5, I think it's a great finishing hole on an incredibly tough course. The fairway is challenging and the green is beautiful. I took a par.
I did not break Hunter's line. I came darn close, but I didn't do it. He's good at setting lines. This course is fun, long walks, very taxing.
I'll give New London an 8.1 out of 10 for the J. Millie course rankings.
Come to the course with a full tank. We came to the course running on empty. Maybe I'll come back and reattempt this challenge at another date. Like and subscribe, perhaps, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Huge thanks to my cameraman Carlos. I ended up beating Grant.
I'm giving the dub to the almost touring pro.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
And if you stuck around for this long, you probably want to pick what mold to ban from my bag for the rest of 2025. Here are your options. Please be nice.